What up, YouTube? It's your boy NBM back again with another one. And today, it's for all the new beginners jumping into mixing, man, and you trying to find that plug-in that'll help you guys out. Well, look no further, man. This tutorial is going to show you what plugin I used when I first started mixing. Definitely always use this plugin just to get some type of sound out of it, man, just to get some type of mix that I needed. This plugin is very special, man, and I was using it for a very long time. So to all my new beginners, here's a plugin for you guys that you can definitely use that'll have you guys going, man, in no time. It's a dope plugin. It's CLA Vocals by Waves. So if you download the Waves and you got Waves and you're trying to figure out what plugin to use, what plugin can get you going, there's definitely a lot of plugins that can get you going with Waves, but I just feel like this plugin at its best be a good vocal plugin for new beginners. So, yo, if you're new to the channel, you're just dropping in, thank you for tuning in, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, tap that bell notification, that'll keep you in tune with all the latest content I drop. Also, double tap on that like button, man. It kind of helps the YouTube channel grow, as if y'all don't know already. But if you don't, it does help the channel grow a lot better than what it is right now. Hey, without further ado, let's jump into this plug-in and let's get it going. It's your boy NBM. Let's get it popping. Man, so here we go, man, with the CLA vocal, man. Before we get to that plug-in, I want you guys to actually, so you already did your EQing. I'm quite sure you probably know how to EQ, but if you don't, I'll leave a link at the top up here to where you guys can click on and learn how to EQ your vocals to get a nice clean vocal out of it. That way you can move on to certain stuff like this. Like I said, you want to get it ready for compression and stuff like that, which this plugin has on it. And then, you know, I use Wave Auto Tune for this vocal, so you guys may not have Wave Auto Tunes on yours. Well, not Auto Tunes, but Wave Real Tune. And you guys may not have this on yours, but I do. So I'm going to play it, and I am going to turn this off, and I'm going to play it without it. And then I'm going to play it with it on, and then we're going to actually dial in some settings. Now, this plugin is pretty dope. Like, it has a bass, it has a tremble, it has a compressor, it has a reverb, a delay, and a pitch. Everything you need in a vocal to get you started. So if you're new to the game and you just need like a little vocal chain to get you started, this plugin can definitely get you started. And then you have a chain of effects you can use to where you might want to play around with. You know, you might want to go through some of these plugins, some of these presets for yourself, you know, and see if they work for you. But if not, you can actually use these presets and then dial in your own stuff that you want to use. Like, I have a preset that I'm gonna actually pull up after I mess around with this, and it may be the same thing. So let's just do a full reset. Boom. Now we're gonna play it with it off, and then we're gonna play with it on. And then after that, I'm going to dial in some stuff. I'm going to mix around. And then, like I said, with your delay, you got the quarter, you got the eighth, and you got a slap delay. With your reverb, you got tight, large, and chamber, which is, you know what I'm saying, you got your tight. You know, I guess that's, you know, you want your tight reverb vocals to go, but you got a large reverb sound that I usually run to with this one. And then with your compressor, you got a push, spank, and wall. You know what I mean? This is their vocal term. But that push is the one I use. So, let's tap into it, man, so you guys can mess around with it, and then you guys understand what I'm saying. So here's the verse without it. Surfer. I've been fighting with these demons, gotta get them out my soul, man. I'm thinking hella hard, gotta get it, Lord knows. And here it is with it on. Surfer. I've been fighting with these demons, gotta get them out my soul, man. I'm thinking hella hard, gotta get it, Lord knows. Surfer. I've been fighting with these demons, gotta get them out my soul, man. I'm thinking hella hard, gotta get it, Lord knows. Surfer. I've been fighting with these demons, gotta get them out my soul, man. I'm thinking hella hard, gotta get it, Lord knows. So you can see it actually gives it a nice little clarity sound. It actually gives it clarity. You can actually hear the reverb, you can hear the delay, you can hear the pitch, you can hear everything. So what I like to do was when I first started using this preset, I knew that I like reverb, and I knew that I like compressor, and I knew that I like delay. So if you don't want to use the pitch, you can definitely turn that off. But if you feel like it sounds good with your vocals, leave it on. And then I like to throw this at a quarter note. You know what I mean? So depending on the tempo of your song, this song is 89. So I like to use a quarter note for a tempo around 89 to 100. Anything up, I use probably like a half note, or it all depends on the BPM. So, and then with R&B, I like to use a quarter. I like to use a half note and an eighth. And so I'll be using two reverbs on R&B. And then with the reverb, I like to change it to large. And then this, we're gonna leave like that. So let's just say, for instance, we just start messing with this plugin. Let's actually, now the compressor going up is you're gonna dial in compression. Bringing everything down is just gonna actually put everything in the negative. Is gonna pretty much start turning it down. So bringing it up, it'll add. So let's mess around with the plugin real quick. I've been fighting with these demons, gotta get them out my soul. And I'm thinking hella hard, gotta get it, Lord knows. I've been fighting with these demons, gotta get them out my soul. And I'm thinking hella hard, gotta get it, Lord knows. I've been fighting with these demons, gotta get them out my soul. And I'm thinking hella hard, gotta get it, Lord knows. I've been fighting with these demons, gotta get them out my soul. And I'm thinking hella hard, gotta get it, Lord knows. I've been fighting with these demons, gotta get them out my soul. And I'm thinking hella hard, gotta get it, Lord knows. I've been fighting with these demons, gotta get them out my soul. And I'm thinking hella hard, gotta get it, Lord knows. I've been fighting with these demons, gotta get them out my soul. And I'm thinking hella hard, gotta get it, Lord knows. So right there is where I'll actually kind of like stop messing with the vocal, because I like the sound that I have right now. So like I said, it's a simple plugin, man. Like, you know what I mean? Once you got your EQ going, you know, and then you throw this on here, man, you're pretty much ready to go. Like it's a simple plugin, man. And you know, you can save your preset to what you like. Vocal. You know, you can save your preset. So if you ever come back to that song, you can use that preset, mess around with it for the next song you're using. Not every song is going to be the same. Not every vocal may be the same, or every sound may not be the same. So you might want to just, dial around and mess around a little bit, depending on the track. Your track might be banging a little too loud. Bring that down. You might want to add some compression to it. Or if your vocals are too low, you want to definitely add some, bring the compressor up a little bit. It'll boost your compression. It'll actually bring the tone of your voice up some. And to actually get mine to sound the way it's sounding, I actually recorded a good vocal going in. Like I said, I like my vocals to be around -12 dB, which I find is a nice sweet spot, because you're able to add plugins and stuff to what you're doing already, which would be good for you. So anything above that, man, as you can see, my wave files, they're not too loud. Anything louder than this, man, it can kind of like distort your vocal, and you'll be running around a lot trying to figure out why you can't get that proper mix that you've been looking for, because your vocals all shouted out and it looked like it's mastered already. So, man, use this plugin to your arsenal. Throw this plugin in your arsenal if you're a newcomer, or you're a new beginner and you're just trying to figure out a plugin that you can use. This definitely will be a plugin you can use. The Chris Lord-Al, the CLA vocals, super dope, man. So let's play it one more time. I'm gonna do it with it on and with it off. I've been fighting with these demons, gotta get them out my soul. And I'm thinking hella hard, gotta get it, Lord knows. I've been fighting with these demons, gotta get them out my soul. And I'm thinking hella hard, gotta get it, Lord knows. I've been fighting with these demons, gotta get them out my soul. And I'm thinking hella hard, gotta get it, Lord knows. Then you can see with the quarter how you kind of get like a little follow delay going with it. So if you want your delays to be a little louder, you can bring them up a little louder. I suggest, if you got some good headphones, have some good headphones on, or, you got some good monitors, put them, have them cranked up a little bit. But like I said, yeah, if you need to dial in a little more reverb, you can dial in a little more reverb. The tremble, you can turn the tremble down just a little bit more. The bass you can turn down a little bit more, because you actually did a roll off with your EQ already. So, you don't have to really worry about that. And man, it's a super dope plugin, man. And then you got pitch. If you want to mess around with this, you can. I've been fighting with these demons, gotta get them out my soul. And I'm thinking hella hard, gotta get it, Lord knows. I've been fighting with these demons, gotta get them out my soul. And I'm thinking hella hard, gotta get it, Lord knows. I've been fighting with these demons, gotta get them out my soul. And I'm thinking hella hard, gotta get it, Lord knows. I've been fighting with these demons, gotta get them out my soul. So if you want to use that, you can. If not, you can always turn it off. So, as you can see, you can actually turn these plugins off if need be, if you don't want to use them. If you already got a delay that you're using that you like, you can just turn it off. Or if you have a reverb you like, you can turn it off. Like I said, but you want to use this in your arsenal, man. It's definitely a great plugin. Yo, I hope you guys learned something, man. And like I said, I'm trying to keep these videos short as possible. Some may be long when I get into the full detail of mixing, you know what I mean, with different type of plugins and stuff like that. So it's your boy NBM. If you're new to the channel, thank you for dropping in, man. I hope you subscribed already, man, and you rocking with me, man. You down with the NBM channel, man. And yeah, if you're a returning user, I appreciate you. You already know how we get down. Thank you for everything. My next tutorial, I'll be dropping the Lord Know preset for you guys. It's strictly for y'all. Don't even trip. It's on the house, you know what I'm saying? So it's actually a free Studio Rack plugin, especially for the newcomers. If you got Studio Rack, this would be another tutorial for you that's gonna definitely help you out. It's your boy NBM. Hope you learned something. Y'all take care. I'm out.